I have an excellent video for you regarding this mark of the beast. This mark of the beast is very difficult. It's in the book of Revelation, and we're going to go to chapters 13, 14, 15, and 16. This mark of the beast is not the same mark. It's not all about the same mark. I just want to show you that they're speaking of two different marks. And you have to understand this if you read the book of Revelation. Okay, because what you were taught about the mark of the beast and what is really written in the mark of the beast is two different things. And I'm going to go over these marks step by step so you get the interpretation and understanding of these marks. It's very important, especially now. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go in Revelation 13, okay? And it says here, and I beheld another beast coming out of the earth. So when you see the marks, it's always the beast. So the beast is a big system, okay? They just call it a beast. Now, the beast that's not an animal. It's not a spooky thing or anything, okay? They're telling you that it's an entity that is powerful, okay? Now, this one had, you have to make note that he had horns like a lamb and spoke like a dragon. Okay, so that gives you a clue what kind of beast this is. Okay, and he's going to do great wonders, and he's going to make fire come down. I have another video about this and who this is. And it's all in the sight of men. And he's going to deceive them, by these miracles. So this is only one that does this. It's the only one that does this. This is Yahweh. I'm going to tell you right away. It's Yahweh. Okay. Now, he said that right here, and he had power to give life unto the beast, and the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, so if you don't take this mark, you will be killed. That's the understanding. So if you don't get this mark, you will be killed. And it's by, when they say cause, it's pressure. We know it. Everybody knows the story of this beast. They know that, oh yeah, don't take the mark of the beast. Don't take the mark of the beast. But they're going to cause you. That means pressure. You see this? Cause. And if you don't take it, death. Killed. See right here? So we can, our minds can understand this mark, and we understand this mark of this system, the beast system that they call it, that you have to take. We can understand this. If you don't, we can understand. But here we go now. Let's look at the very next chapter, okay? Now, this is 14. And I saw another angel, see? Having what? The everlasting gospel to preach to them that dwell on the earth. Okay, now this angel has the everlasting gospel. Okay, now this is a little bit different. Okay, he's telling you to, and so this one has an everlasting gospel, and he's going around. Now, They didn't like that. They didn't like that when this angel did that, because this one right here, this is what I want to show you here. And the third angel followed them. So there's a different angel now, saying with a loud voice. So he's loud voice now. Okay, hey, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink the wrath of the wine of the wrath of God. So right here, okay, so now let me just make this quick. I want to make this distinction here, okay? If you receive this mark, you see this, if you get the mark, you're going to drink the wrath of God. But we don't, if you get this mark, you're going to drink the wrath of God. But I just read to you that if right here. And if you do not see, if you won't worship the image and the beast, you will get killed. So if you don't take the mark, this one here, or if you don't take this mark, you'll be killed. Okay. Now this one, if you have this mark, or if you take this mark, you're going to drink the wrath of God. Okay, and they're going to try to kill you or torment you, just like it says. So if you have this mark, if you worship this mark and this beast, you're going to drink the wrath of the so-called God. But these words God, you got to be very careful, because God, you don't know what God they're referring to. This one, if you don't take the mark, you'll be killed. Do you see the difference? This one, if you don't take the mark, you'll be killed. If you don't worship, you'll be killed. This one, if you receive the mark, you're going to drink the wrath of God. Okay? See, you have this, now you have to know that, but this mark is a little bit different. So this one, you just receive the mark. Okay? They didn't cause you to take this mark. You received this mark. You're going to just receive this mark, and they know it, and that's why they were following him. They know it, because this is the everlasting gospel, and we know that it's a different mark, because whoever received the mark of his name, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith in Jesus. That's a little bit different now. Now you have Jesus and the everlasting gospel. So, and you got a mark, but they don't like that. They don't like that. They're gonna hunt these people down that had this mark, and the people that do it. And see, these people, you got to worship a different beast and different image, a whole different structure image. You have to worship, or you'll be killed. They don't want you. This image and beast and image, they don't want you to take this, man. And if you do, there's going to be war between the two. So you have to know. So there's the two distinctions. I want to show you that very closely, okay, very closely, because you must know that. Okay, now let's keep continuing through. Let's go into Revelation 15, the very next chapter, okay? And right here, I'm going to go right through it. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues of the wrath of God. So now you have plagues and wrath coming from this God. Okay, now we need to know. Okay, now there's the word God again. What God? Okay, what God? Now, in they have plagues. The plagues are for man. Okay, and they're going to be over. They're going to want to have victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark. Okay, so it's a victory, meaning war. But they got the last plagues, which are going to be killing people. Okay, they're going to be killing these people. Okay, and they right here, and they sing a song of Moses, the servant of God, Yahweh. Okay, and the Lamb, which is the followers of Yahweh. The great and marvelous are thy works, the Lord God Almighty. These. Okay, now you have to. Who shall not fear thee, O Lord, and glorify thy name? So if you don't take this mark, and you shall come and worship before thee. And so this is the one that this in chapter 15 is speaking of Revelation here. If you they're going to cause you that if you don't take this mark, you'll be killed. You'll be killed. So now they're just telling you that, hey, they got 7 last plagues geared up. They got 7 last plagues geared up. Okay, you better worship before this Lord. Okay, they're telling you. But now the 7 last plagues, you have to understand that that's a wrath of this so-called Lord or this God. Okay, but who is he going to apply this wrath to? Because there are 2 seals. There's 2 seals. Now let's go to Revelation 16. Okay. Now this is a problem. This is a problem. I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels that have the wrath of God, a particular God, that's wrath. I mean, anybody's bringing wrath on you, man. This is not really a good God. I'll tell you right now. Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth, okay? They're doing it because, why? Why would they do that? He warns you, if you don't take the mark, he's going to seek to kill you. If you don't take the mark, that God, he will kill you. And the other chapter says, if you have this mark, they're going to come and they're going to torment you. So here we go. Now, these tormentations are coming to you, okay? And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men, which had the mark of the beast. Now, they're talking about, and upon them that worship his image, okay? So here comes the mark. Now, they're putting the mark in this torment and this wrath on a particular man, the one that had the mark of the beast. Well, it can't be this one, because if you didn't worship the mark of the beast, you shall be killed. But this is telling you the ones that had a mark of the beast. So it's telling you about this mark, the ones that have the faith of Jesus, okay, and receive his mark in their forehead, which comes to you. They're not causing you to have. They know that this mark is coming to man, and they do not like it. These angels are following them around. They know. See, they know that you receive this mark. Well, and you're going to get, and if you got this mark, the wrath of God is coming to you. But the other God, because this one says the wrath of God. Wrath of God, same thing. We know that that's that mark, because that mark that they put the seals in a vial, the seals in is, if you got this mark, the everlasting gospel. See right here, everlasting gospel. You got this mark. You're gonna have to go through the wrath of that God, this God. You see this God, and I know that's true, because this is the wrath of God, and he has seven, and they have vials. And they're coming after the men that have that mark. Okay, but that mark was given to them from another source. So they're going to search out the man that has a mark of another God. Okay, another God. But this mark, don't worry, but this mark and this beast, they're going to deceive you with these miracles, okay, and the miracles, and they're going to buy it. But they don't understand that this mark, they think, what they do is, when they cause you to take this mark, they're gonna. It's very. You be careful with this. Because they're going to say, if you don't worship this image, you're going to be killed, and that's pressure. That's pressure. Cause. This God will cause. But this is the one I showed you about, the one regarding Moses and his God. It tells you in here it was Moses and his God, because that is the God that they're singing the song of Moses, the servant of God. That God, okay. So be very careful, and they know it. And that seven last plagues, they're going to be safe. They're going to be safe from the seven last plagues, but not the ones that have the everlasting gospel. They're not going to be safe with the plagues. So you two marks in the book of Revelation. So be very careful. I just want this to, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'm going to make more videos, but a very important one right here. So thanks for watching.